All right. Good evening, everyone. Good day to you, wherever you're listening to this from. Good day to you. My name is Nweke Samuel. So this evening, I'm about to show you how exactly, this is for my La Buena Vida family, by the way. I'm about to show you exactly how to execute using a questionnaire. So why am I actually qualified to show you this? Because since I became part of the La Buena Vida project, the only system I've used, you understand what I mean, is the questionnaire. I've built leaders using the questionnaire. I've never gone to use the radio, contact recommendation, big announcements. Personally, for myself, I have never done that. The only thing I focus on is the questionnaire. Why? Because I learned how to harness this working as a PA for my mentor, Mrs. Vivian Esima. So I'm about to show you exactly how I harness this, and I built an amazing business. 6 to 7 digits. I built a 7-digit business out of it. So pay very close attention so that you will not say you missed any parts. Okay, so listen. Now, you need to understand the mindset behind the questionnaire. So what is a questionnaire for? Now, understand this. A questionnaire is a means of generating contacts for your business. Now, you, as a business person, you wouldn't just walk up to somebody. Just imagine this scenario. A guy walks up to a lady that he maybe is trying to check or something, and he's like, please, can I get your number? And the lady gives me his number. And he's like, okay, why should I give my number? You're like, let me just get your number. And she gives him the number. And the next day, she received a call. Hello, I'm that guy you gave number. I have a business proposal to talk to you about. What would that look like? It looks stupid. Then you'll be like, is there anything wrong with you? I will just collect my number and you'll just tell him about what we are not that kind of friends, right? So the idea behind the questionnaire is, can I get access to somebody's contact and still call the person for a business meeting the next day, and it wouldn't sound rude or sound insane? That is the idea behind the questionnaire. So once you understand the idea, you know why you're giving the questionnaire and how to give it. Now there are script designed in the La Buena Vida project on how to dish out the questionnaire on your life campaign, the 6-Get Revolution. There are script designed on how to give out this questionnaire so you sound like a professional. So, but even at that, it is a numbers game. So the number gives you the results you want. Okay, so I'm about to show you the number I applied using the questionnaire and how I built an amazing organization, an amazing business, and a 7-digit business using the questionnaire, just the questionnaire. So watch what I did. Now understand one. Now, so let's dive right into it. Understand. Okay, so pray for understanding now and pay attention to this. Now, I learned goal setting from one of the amazing leaders of the La Buena Vida project, Engineer Taiwo Shinyobade and Ambassador Biani Fesima. He is my mastermind mentor. Now, I learned goal setting from them. So I harnessed this goal setting I learned from them. I picked this skill I had about questionnaire. So I mixed these two together. And that was how I got what I'm about to show to you right now. This is my own personal secret, and I'm about to dish out my personal secret to you. So if your hand gets to this video in any way, just apply the same thing. Okay, you'll probably get the same results. Okay, and again, this is not a principle, but Jim Rohn will say the principle of average. Okay. It's not written anywhere, but so you can choose not to do it anywhere. There's no gun to your head, but this is the principle of average given to our business that I applied and I found, so you can also apply. So pay attention. Now, excuse me. After I learned about goal setting, I went on to set a goal for myself. Before I started my journey in the entrepreneurship field, I did not even believe it was possible for a human being to make $1 million a month. Like $1 million a month was an unbelievable figure for me. I felt, I did not even believe a human being had $1 million in their bank accounts. Like I felt nobody had that kind of money. So I was not setting goal for millions and all of that. I wasn't even planning to make 50,000 naira monthly going into business for myself. Okay, I wasn't even planning. My goal was about 40,000 naira was the figure I had in my mind. That if I could be a business person and be making profit of 40,000 naira monthly, or not daily, monthly, that I was going to be okay. That was my goal. Okay, but I applied the principles, and I don't even make 40,000 naira daily today. I mean, that would be a failed day. God forbid I don't make 40,000 naira in a day. So let me show you exactly what I did. And this is only for those in the La Buena Vida project, in case this gets to another person's hand. I don't know. This is 21st century, so it could get to another person's hand. So watch this. Because I'll bypass some. So I talk about script system. I will not go to explain. I will not get to explain all of that. Okay, so I told you those in La Buena Vida will understand what I'm talking about. Now, when you want to give out a questionnaire, when I wanted to start it, I was working as a secretary. I was applying the script. I was learning the skill. So my leader was working for my job. The description of my job was to give out 25 questionnaires daily. Yeah, 25 questionnaires daily. So I felt, okay, that is okay. Because I was happy at the fact that I had a job so I could wake up in the morning and go out and go and walk while every other person in the neighborhood were going out. So I just like the idea. I mean, I had something I was doing then. Before that, I was a laborer going out every day after I had a job and lost a job and everything. So the fact I could now go out and every other person was going out was a big deal for me. So I was happy about that. Okay, so let's never talk about me having the job. So I was saying about the job. So I was applying a lot of energy in the job. So I learned the skill. So after I learned the skill and I decided to go into my own business, I began to apply the same skill with goal setting and I got the result. So here was what I did. I set out a goal and my ultimate goal was how to make 100K. I mean, I said, how can I make 100,000 naira? I mean, now I can figure that out. Now I don't need to go through this process. Making 100,000 naira now is like maybe a walk in the park. But this was the goal that gave birth to what I'm about to show right now. I wrote it clearly. How can I make 100K? How can I make 100K? So I designed a system to make 100,000 naira. I hope you can see my. Let me see if I can show this. Okay, so I can see the board. So I designed a system. How can I make 100,000 naira? So this was what I did. I said, okay, I made a board. I made a table that looked something like this. This, my line does not need to be accurate. Just trying to follow. All right. I did something like this. Now, this is for serial number and days. This is for serial number and days. Okay? This NCG means numbers to give. I'll explain that shortly. NG means numbers given. Then I put results here. Then I score myself. I put the percentage score here. So this was what I designed. Because I hope you can see this clearly. I hope this will be clear on your screen. Okay. This means this is serial number and days. Numbers to give is NTG. Numbers given is NG. Results and percentage. So here's what it meant. I said, okay, to make 100,000 a day using a questionnaire, how can that be possible? I said, let me see the amount of questionnaires that would require me, that would be required for me to make 100,000 naira in a day. So I set the goal of 100,000 naira. Not a day, just 100,000. It could be a week, a month, but what amount of questionnaire can I apply and how can I make 100,000? So if I do it in a week, I make 100K. If I do it in a day, I make 100K. If I do it in a month, I make 100K. So here's what I did. I had Monday, I had Tuesday, I had Wednesday, I had Thursday, I had Friday, I had Saturday, and I had Sunday. So these were the days. These were the days I had. So I started by using just 5 questionnaires. So here's what I mean by that. I said, okay, there's already a system on how to give out a questionnaire. And I think I'm also going to explain how to give out a questionnaire at the end of this video. Since there's already a system on how to give out a questionnaire, I now had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And here was what I did. I said, okay, let me start with 5 questionnaires. The goal is 100,000 naira. Let me start with 5 questionnaires. And you can use this in any location, whether you know any human being there or not. I started with 5 questionnaires on Monday, 5 on Tuesday, 5 Wednesday, 5 Thursday, 5 Friday. I was doing from Monday to Friday questionnaires. Saturday and Sunday were days for activities that generate income, like presentation, okay? So I did 5 questionnaires. That was number to give. That was my goal. So I built something like this, and I had it. I was looking at it. That means if I go out on Monday, I must give out 5 questionnaires. I must do it, whether I like it or whether I feel like it or not. Even if it takes me all day to do 5 questionnaires, I will do 5 questionnaires in that Monday. Tuesday, I will still do 5 questionnaires, whether I feel like it or not. Wednesday, the same thing. Thursday, the same thing. Friday, the same thing. On Friday evening, I begin to make the calls to book them for Saturday and Sunday. So since I was not a presenter then, I was turning all my energy on giving questionnaires. So I booked from Friday evening to Saturday. So when I come to the office Saturday morning, all my whole work is questionnaire, on making calls on questionnaire until events on Saturday evening. I see those who attended on Saturday afternoon. So when I did this, of course, this I was able to keep up. So on Monday, if the number to give on Monday was 5, by the end of the day, when I'm in my house in the night, I'll check how many did I give. I'll count, and I gave the 5. I'm like, okay. So that means my result here was excellent. In percentage, it was 100%. That was if I gave 5. If I gave more than 5, it would be 100% plus. Tuesday, the same thing. When it was 555, I was able to keep up. I did 5555. So in the place of booking, the goal of numbers to give, for here it will be numbers to book. For giving is number to give, but for Saturday and Sunday to be numbers to book. So in this Saturday and Sunday, how many persons do I want to book? That means how many do I want, like that? What is the number that I say I want to book? When I did this, I wrote 11. That I want, by Saturday and Sunday, I want to book 11 persons in between Saturday and Sunday. Then in the place of number given will be how many did I actually book? I actually booked about 7 or so out of that 25 questionnaires. No, I booked 11. Hold on. What I had, because I know I booked 11. So that means 11. I think my numbers to book was about, I removed 7. I think it's about 15. So in the place of results, so how many attended? 1 attended. In percentage, how many percent was that? That's like a 10% success. If I wanted the level to attend and only 1 attended, that is less than 10% success rate. That's probably about 8 point something percent, 8.9 or so percent. That means I was not able to hit the goal I wanted to hit. Do we understand? I was able to hit the goal I wanted to hit. So what does that tell me? The ultimate goal was making, so the ultimately making 100K. How did I hit the 100K? No, 0%. So now what does that tell me? That it is impossible. So I know when, so why did I not make 100K at the end of the week? Because I knew at the amount of questionnaire I was not supposed to deliver 100K to me. So it will not be a magic to me when a teammate come and tell me that, I've given out 25 questionnaires to this week and I did not make 100,000 naira. I would know, 25 questionnaires in a week cannot pay you 100,000 naira. Why? Because I've actually applied it. So what did I do? I increased it the next week. So the only thing I need to increase here, using the same formula, I increase the numbers to give. So I increase the numbers to give to 10. So I increase that place of numbers to give, I increase it to 10. So numbers to give now went to 10. Amount to book, because if I give 10 from Monday to Friday, that means I will have 50 new questionnaires. Amount to book for Saturday and Sunday, my goal was about, I always do over 50%. I always do about 65%. Amount to book was about 30. Amount to book is 30. Yeah, I ended up booking about, I think I booked about 20 something, 26 or so. And I had about, this one, I also had only 1 person attend out of 26 persons. If the person signed up, of course not. So making 100K was 0. So what does that tell me? 10 from Monday to Friday will not deliver 100,000 naira to me. So following the same principle, I increased it to 15. I think when I did it to 15, I got 1 sign up. Remember, all this thing, I needed to get money to buy these questionnaires, or anyone I feel I can't call them again. So I went then within the week, whenever I have time, if I'm not exhausted, I'll be calling the old questionnaires I have. Okay, so like the ones I filled previous week, I'll begin to call them. Every week I must make a new questionnaire. That one is sacrosanct. With following the number. So I increased the number to 15, I increased it to 20, I increased to 25. When I increased to 35, I got 4 sign-ups. 35 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Remember, when I started initially, I started with 5. If I started with 35, I would have broken down because I did not even believe my capacity could handle 35 questionnaires in a day. But I had to start from 5, 10. So, and here's the funny thing. Any day I was supposed to give, let me say for example, I was supposed to give 35 questionnaires. Number to give is 35, because it was a day I missed my 35. And maybe on that Monday, number given was like 33. That means I missed 2. My result is poor. On the day of result being poor, I will punish myself. What I mostly was using to punish myself then was not eating food. I will starve myself. I'll be like, man, I'll be hungry. There'll be curry and water there to probably just soak and keep myself, but I'll just punish myself that night. That was the discipline. So you have to learn. Goal setting requires a lot of discipline. Self-discipline, nobody's going to come and flog you, okay? Self-discipline. So I will discipline myself and I punish myself any day I miss it. Now, let me show you something. When I took it up to 50, I got to 50 questionnaires daily. It became a normal thing for me. So that's why for me now, questionnaire is like a walk in the park. It's been a long, since 2019, I don't think I've been questionnaire since 2019. I'm going to be honest with you. But I did it once and I did not need to do it again since then. So that once I did cover for all of it up to this moment, okay? So when I did 50, I think I missed on Wednesday and I did 30 something. I punished myself on Wednesday and I filled this up. Down Thursday, I went to around past 7 because I was due. I wanted to finish my 50 and complete what I did not do the previous day. I did Friday. Now I also when I was booking the call, I had this is 250 questionnaires filled, fresh, new. Amount to book was about 180, but when I did the booking, I was able to book 120 something. Amount to book was 180. Amount to book was 120 something. I can't really look. I think it was 120. I have to go back to that book. 120 something. Amount of people that attended in that particular meeting, from that whole meeting that I attended, was 19. 19. Out of the 19, none of them started instantly. But after my follow-up and follow-through, from this activity, I made about 110,000 naira. So what does that tell me? Woo! So Samuel, anytime you want to make 100,000 naira, simply do 50 questionnaires. And this happened in Abuja. So I said, whoa, I now know how to build a team. So I am no longer confused on how can I build a team if I want to build it? How do I build leaders? I use the same formula and I enter the city of Warri, which is why I'm reaching you right now. I enter the city of Warri, with this same simple formula. Remember when I started it, when it was 5, when I was doing it, I was still working as a secretary. I was just trying to increase my skill. When I started at 50, that was when I started the business. 100K, I was like, yes, now I know how to make 100K. So I could walk into any dark. If I follow the same principle, if it is a land where I don't know anybody, I will simply follow the same figures. 50 questions from Monday to Friday can deliver, new questions can deliver 100,000 naira to me. So you have to learn how to also give it well. So when I did this was the result. So now somebody might ask, how can I make 100K? So if it takes you 1 month to do this, it's going to take 1 month to make 100K. Remember, this is if you had 0% in your team. So this was what I taught my first level of leaders. All of my first level leaders, all of them apply the same principle of questionnaires. All of them. All of them use most of their leaders using the same questionnaire principle. And I have amazing leaders. First of all, it kills laziness in your team, and your team explodes on time. Because you have people who are willing to make things happen, and not that want to be lazy and want to go and pay a lot of money already and sit in their house and just making money. No. People who are willing to put in activities to build something tangible. That is what this is for. So you may be listening to this right now, you're wondering, look, I've been trying to use questionnaire, but I don't know how to make this work. Use the same principle. Get this video. I don't know where this video is going to get. Somebody actually asked me to make this. So get this video wherever you can. Just keep it, go through it again and learn it again. If you miss any part, pause it, write something down, follow the same principle, you'll get the same results. So, well, I know that there are different teams in lab when I'm that place. So there are also different questionnaires. So as a questionnaire, I have a couple of questions. I have about 3 questions and all of that. But if you're using the questionnaire, the one I used was, I started with the one that had the front and back, and that was about 15 questions or so. So here's how to give out a question. I give out a question. You have to be excited. Yeah, these are some skills that you don't learn from training. You learn it from teaching. Okay, these are some skills nobody has to come and start forcing you to learn. You have to be a nice person. You have to be somebody of joy. You have to be somebody that when somebody come and meet you, they feel happy. You can't frown your face and be like, hey, I'm stopping you. No. Again, you can't go and walk up from somebody from the back, especially if you're in a city like Warri. In Abuja, I can even afford to do that because everybody's a bit serene. In Warri, everybody's rushing. You can't tell someone in the back and be like, come on, no, don't do that. You walk up with a smile. Hello, good afternoon. 2 things happen. First, will either shut you off or give you hearing ears. Most often, they will give you hearing ears. But even they shut you off, throwing a bit of a joke, calm down now, not make cause Nigeria a problem. The person smiles. You've opened the window there, boom, capitalize on it. So some please, it's just a survey. I just need your honest feedback. So here's how I fill out my own survey. Hello, my name is Samuel. I represent the C1FG. I'm trying to know if Nigerians prefer to be business owners or work for people with these 5 questions, 15 questions, 3 questions. So that depends on the kind of survey you use, kind of question I use. With a 15 question survey, I need your honest feedback. Just a minute. Because they'll be like, all this, you'll be like, okay, don't worry, I will read and tick for you. Depending on what kind of person you're, some people just like, okay, don't calm down, kind of just answer. So when you prefer to be business for yourself, you tick. The last question in that survey says, if you were given a reservation to meet one of our consultants to show you can generate capital to start this business you've indicated, would you make out time to attend? Most often they'll say yes. If they say no, you say okay, no problem. You cancel that survey is gone. If they say yes, they get a name and phone number. What you did is this. Now, after you get their name and phone number, you don't let them know that if your form is selected, you will be contacted because the form will go through selection process. Then you'll be contacted. So when you're making the call, you're telling them, hello, good afternoon, your form has just been selected. So they know that the form was actually selected. But some person will tell them that your form will be selected. You're even guaranteeing something, like you're telling them, in fact, they will call you this night. That is the simplest way of questionnaire. Hello, my name is Nweke Samuel. I represent the C1FG. I'm trying to know if Nigerians prefer to be business owners or work for people with a 3-question survey, with a 4-question survey, with a 5-question survey, whatever the question is. Now, the questions begin to explain things to the person. Did you achieve your goal for the year? This, that. Do you have any business you'd like to start? How long have you looking at starting this business? How much did you start this business? If a reservation is made for you to see how you can raise this capital to operate this business, would you make out time to attend? The person says yes, you get the name and the phone number. Now you have the survey. So we're making the person that your reservation has been made. You give me a reservation. That is like, if you do it well, this number shouldn't take you up to this number. It took me up to this number because my skill was not that good then. Now, if I prospect 10%, I get 10 sign-ups because I have results, I have the skill. Everybody wants to know, how did you actually do this? So now it's a bit easy. Let me use the word easy. All right. So now that is how to make the questionnaire work for you. And thanks so much, everyone. Thanks so much, everyone. This is my name is Nweke Samuel, and this is my own secret formula. I think we always say that people have their own secret formula. This is my own secret formula. Okay, so thank you so much, all. You guys are amazing. I hope to see you at the top. I hope to celebrate you. I will keep going higher and higher. I love that when I'm with the family, the only thing we do every day is celebrate. There's always something to celebrate. There is always, every day, every group. Somebody's launching cars, somebody's building a house, somebody's launching an office, somebody's getting a doctorate award. There's one award. There's always something to celebrate in this amazing family. You guys are amazing. I love you. And I really hope this will help you scale your business the way you want. And God bless you all. So have a lovely day and make good use of this. All right. Cheers.